Emoney?
They did the right thing.
Huh?
They did the right thing. They need to arrest more of them.
John, where you can carry and go now? Is that all?
They need to arrest more of them. EFCC did the right thing. See, I'm against EFCC selective arrests, but I don't see anything wrong with EFCC putting them in their places. Let me tell you something. I am of a different opinion because what these guys are doing is instigating the violence in the Southeast. These guys are the reason why the youth in the Southeast are going into all this nonsense they are going into. Because it's only me and you that knows that Emoney has a shipping line. The boy in the village feels that he's into rituals. Because the boy in the village does not understand how someone will use money he has never seen in his lifetime and spray someone. So it's now pushing those boys into, if you see the manner of voodoo they do in Anambra State now, you will cry for that state. And before people start shouting and talking, it is our sisters, our cousins, our relations in the village that they use for all those nonsense they are using. These men should learn how to spend their money in silence. We know they are rich, yes, but stop robbing it at the world that you're rich. It's their money, we agree. But that money, if you transfer to that guy, you know, go spoil anything. And before you know what, the truth is that EFCC are not only arresting him for that, they're also arresting him to be able to know, since you can spend dollar like this, then where is your taxes? How much taxes have you paid to the Nigerian government? If you're spraying dollar like this, then you should have paid a lot of taxes to the Nigerian federal government. Then they start looking at things like tax evasion and other things. And it's so sad that Nigerians see show of affluence is someone who sprays money. Like, seriously, when did we get it this wrong?
Good evening,
Good evening, Eko Abiola. What are your thoughts?
Madam, well done. Don't tell me that poverty is a bastard. See my reasoning. Oga, money what I don't see for this life. Your father, your brothers, your mama, if they join all of them together, calculate the money we're not go see for in a lifetime, and they'll never see them. No worry. But I believe that money is meant to be spent in silence.
I can't really contribute much on this topic, but for me, I just feel that it's just so unfair that they are selecting people, you know. That
Thank you.
Madam, you heard me say I am against the selective arrest.
Yeah.
I'm against it. But what did they do what is right? No, but you know, let's look at this selective arrest. The fact
now
that
let's talk about the dollar. I don't understand how Nigeria can arrest you for defacing foreign currency.
So if I'm an EFCC official, I'll arrest you for spraying that dollar. Now,
okay, why?
What you spend should match what you earn. And what you earn should match the taxes you pay to the government.
Unless it's not paying his taxes, they don't have any reason. Because money rain has been in Nigeria culture for years.
Madam, you know the government can hold you for tax evasion whenever they want to do that. Because everybody does it.
That's what I'm saying.
Once they wake up to hold you, they'll hold you.
Yeah, unless they have a reason.
Daddy Freeze, do you know that Emoney is not amongst the 2,000 richest men in Anambra State? It's not. Have you seen someone like Cosmos Madoka behave like this? Have you seen Louis Carter behave like this? Have you seen Innocent behave like this? These men are richer than Emoney times 1,000 times.
You know that it's just because of
behave in this manner
that we are knowing all these things. This money rain has been in Nigeria culture since time immemorial. People have been doing.
But is that culture right?
Is the culture right? It could be oppressive to the ones who want to be oppressed.
No, madam.
To be fair.
You will see it as it being oppressive to the ones who want to be oppressed, or to those ones who want to be oppressed. Catch your sister in the village, cut off her body and use it and do
Just code them.
I doubt
Okite.
very much if he's into those kind of things.
I don't. Madam, did you hear what I said? I didn't say he's into it. I'm saying that to the boy in the village, he's not a businessman. He does juju. To the boy in the village, it's me and you that knows that you can ship a container of something and make $1 million from it as a clearing agent. But that boy in the village sees him as Onyo Guego. That's one that's all juju. So the only way he can make money like Emoney is to go and do juju. And when he wants to do that juju, it is your cousin in the village that they'll because Okite is they'll tell them to bring Bobby of Virginia. They'll go and cut out a Bobby, they'll tie it in a pot. And it's rampant in Anambra State now. And we're angry. These guys should learn how to spend their money in silence.
I don't think it's about how they spend their money is none of our business. So
it is our business.
But the only thing is that people who post this thing on social media that let the whole world...
Madam, it is our business because in the United States of America, you cannot go to the bank and withdraw $1 million.
But do you know that people even in the US they go to PORN this thing and make money with there?
Yeah,
it's just because we don't see it on social media does not mean that it doesn't happen.
Yes, they do it in a controlled environment. In a controlled environment.
So you want to tell me this environment is not controlled? It's not. You only feel it's not controlled because we see it on social media.
It's not controlled.
That environment is not living in their own world. They're among their own people. That's how they.
Madam,
people, that's how they operate. I'm not saying
what is a controlled environment? You cannot bring out your camera in a that kind of club and video anybody. That environment is controlled.
I hear you, but you know they didn't ask to be filmed though. It's people who decided to put them on blast.
Well, an event with cameramen. What do you expect? You're going to an event with cameramen and you don't. What do you expect?
But you know your people. Let's be honest, though. You know your people. They like to show.
I am an Igbo man. I am an Igbo man. That culture of Igbo is wrong. You know that it got to an extent that even the Anambra State House of Assembly is even looking at enacting a law that will reduce how much you should spend in the burial. You can check me. Yes, it's a debate in the Anambra State House of Assembly now. Why are we that loud? Are we the richest? We're not. Why are we that loud?
Yoruba people spray too now. They spray too now. That's like it's a Nigerian culture.
It does not make it good. Really... Madam, it does not make it good. It is not a good culture. It is not a good culture. It is
probably not. But you know, I just don't know. I just feel that just selecting people that they punish for this. That's all I can say. Make a law that covers everyone.
Madam, let's stop saying this. They are just selecting people they punish. The police has the right to choose who to punish and who not to punish. You cannot hold them against it. You cannot go to court and say, you cannot go to court and your excuse is, but Emeka did it. Why didn't you arrest Emeka? The court will. It is not an argument in the court of law.
No, but a lawyer can argue that.
It's a lie.
Can say you cannot be selective of this.
It's a lie. A lawyer cannot. If a lawyer raises that in a court of law, he's the most senseless lawyer in the world. It's just like I go and rob a bank today, God forbid, and I say no, I didn't rob that. They did not catch him. Why are you catching me? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
I hear you, but
we need to stop this showing up. It is not bad if it's their money. God forbid, it's their money. I don't follow them earn. I don't go follow them spend them. But all I'm saying in essence is that we are making those that are not supposed to be looking at us start looking at us.
Who are those people we are talking? Are you talking about oppressing the youth, or you are talking about people from other cultures?
Madam, me and you know that if as an EFCC, or if I made the chairman of EFCC, I can get a debt on all these people. One debt on all these people that will send them to jail for the rest of their lives. They're not straight businessmen. Let's call it spade a spade. I just straight businessmen. Is there any businessman in Nigeria that is straight? No.
Come on now. I think you are being
even Dangote, if I decide to investigate Dangote, I'll find something.
What is the something connection?
I will find something.
I don't, but I think, no, I think this is the thing. This is the problem we human beings have. What we don't understand, we tend to condemn and
Madam,
we try to
madam,
judge and
madam,
justify
madam,
in our own
madam,
understanding.
even in the United States, if you decide to investigate Donald Trump's business, you'll find something.
That one, we know that one is not straight.
So
Now.
they're
So that
not
one
straight businessmen. So what do you do as someone that knows that he's not a straight businessman? Go and hide.
but for the fact that they are not even hiding means that they don't really have anything to hide.
No. The fact that they're not hiding means that they feel that they have money to bribe the FCC. He's gonna be out. He's gonna pay money. He's gonna come out. We all know that.
So in other words, now blame EFCC too as well, that they are also not straight. They also not clean.
No, yes, that their hustle they define. No, now money they define. But the money they find. Now money
There
they
you
find.
go.
Maybe they don't. One of them won't do wedding. You understand? Now money they define. But all I'm saying is that these men should learn how to spend their money in silence. All this overzealous show of wealth is annoying. You come out and brag how you buried your mother with 5 billion naira. When she was alive, we don't see 5 billion naira for her body.
As for that, I'm not even in for that. I don't even believe
overzealous show of wealth is unnecessary. And it's more rampant amongst we Igbos.
That's why I'm saying that this culture is not only Igbos. It's all over Nigeria. It's everywhere.
Madam,
It's not only Nigeria.
What's amongst Igbos?
No, don't say that.
Madam, last year, a particular man that people in his village have run away from his village because of insurgency in the southeast, buried his mother with 5 billion naira. That 5 billion naira will equip enough security to secure his hometown and make his hometown.
True. I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, it's their own money or how they will spend it.
Madam,
it's just
it's their own money.
How they choose to spend their money.
Own money. It's their own money, and EFCC are law enforcement agents. They have the right to arrest you, even if they don't like your face.
Until they make it a law.
I don't
think they can.
Naira mutilation is a law.
But it wasn't Naira, he was spraying now.
They said he was stepping on one 500 naira note.
Yeah, that one they just using that was just an excuse, in my opinion.
It's an excuse to collect money from him now.
You see, for this life,
it's an excuse to collect money from him.
You know, make I tell you something. If you are at that event, I was there at that event too. You know. I was there, and I was on that stage. I'm the most useless human being in this life. I climbed the stage to go and charge my phone. I've never said. So I shall not say. Flavor no fit see me. Make it tell them say me they no allow me climb stage, and I know say they go get charger for that stage. So when Emoney sprayed, CP sprayed, So sprayed. So was still on stage. Make I call So. Make I call So.
That's why that is it only him that they carried.
Are they come? I don't know.
Now him.
So when I climb the stage, as I begin to climb the stage, Favor start to hail me. Thank God. You see, sometimes it's good not to have money. I'm not gonna get money to spray. One day, now so that they find virgin will get Bobby to take do ritual. And they just catch one church girl. Say, tell us the truth. Are you Yes, I'm going to tell you the truth. There's only 2 people I've ever slept with in my whole life. That's what they take say, ma'am. To say she talks, say she be V. Or they check on it tight. Now so they for come out about you.
I think
they say that they look for people. Cigar no good. They say that they look for people where they won't harvest their
organ, their lungs. Like if you
they catch one guy. On the way there, they blindfold them. On the way where they carry and go. Nine, the light cigar. Now the guy say, please, say don't they suffer sense. Say if the fit just put that cigar for a mouth, may just at least make it the fear within body, make it step down. Now they ask and say, if you they smoke,
For the
he said
past
they
20
smoke
years.
and they drink. Say even if you not get Igbo. Now so they open the door. He can't come out the bottle. Now so cigar and shayo save person where they want to go come out in organ. Me that day, now poverty saved me. Because me said for that stage, they spend money. No, I know they spend money. Oh.
See,
But what I'm trying to say is, I don't remember if I was on that stage with Emoney, but I know I saw Emoney. And I know I was on that stage when Flavor was playing. Because I go hug Flavor. He hailed me. Hey, I hope I don't match 500 naira note as I did walk past my own jail.
they never look the video well. They never look the video well.
Ah, may they not look the video. Anybody will get video of that stage. May they delete time. Oh. So,
see, Daddy Freeze, let me
I swear to God,
let me tell you something.
ask Flavor's manager. Now charge, I go charge. I think sometimes I look at myself, wait, everybody they go stage, go spray money. Everybody they go stage, go dance. I go there, dance small, just go meet DJ, say, when I get charger, and they charge my phone for me. My phone was on like 3%. They helped me charge and it's like 19%.
Daddy Freeze, see, let me tell you something. Even if you match money there, they won't come for you. They won't come for you. See, let me tell you, these people.
Why they have John? Do I look poor?
No. Daddy Freeze,
they
kind
just
money
look for one excuse.
Sometimes you get the kind thing where they go tell you. Where if you think the reason why they are not coming for you is because you don't have money.
Daddy Freeze, the kind of money where EFCC they find. If you come out them, it go shake you. There one person where they go just tell, go call person, they go bring the money, can't give them.
I just don't. It's only about
because
that. You might have some enemies who are just because how would you even look at what he's stepping? Come on, is he looking at?
Okay, somebody said that 200 naira that the free is match, you know, match 1K. Because I was on that stage, that same stage with Soso and Flavor. And Flavor now twice he hailed me because Flavor now one of my favorite musicians. So you know if he call my name, I don't remember.
Daddy Freeze.
He called my name the first time as I climb stage.
Daddy Freeze, you see that Soso? You see that Soso? If EFCC remember him, you know what they got arrested for? Money laundering.
How?
Come on.
Money laundering law says that you should not transport that amount of money. Why was Doyo Kupe jailed? Because of 5 million naira now. I know, sorry, few 100 million naira. That money we're supposed to carry is not more than 100 million. So, see, people commit crimes every day in Nigeria unknowingly. That thing he did is money laundering. He violated anti-money laundering law. 100%. He cannot argue it in court. Except if you say those dollars are fake.
Then he can say that. Now, do you know
the dollars now fake? Make I talk
except you say it's fake. He violated anti-money laundering law.
They were not just acting
there are things people should understand before they go and try to showcase something. That is why lawyers are underpaid in Nigeria. These people don't have personal lawyers that advise them. Someone of that status, you have a lawyer on his payroll. Before you tell the lawyer, I'm going to XYZ, this is what I'm going to do. He will tell you the legal implications of what you're doing.
I don't know.
I think that any lawyer that wants to challenge me should come and challenge me. He violated anti-money laundering law.
I mean, come on, how are you going to now start arresting people because they are having good time? I don't. It's a bit.
I agree. You see, to me, two things. One, I hate selective morality and selective justice. I swear to God, anything where they want to use Emoney do, may they use and do, is to say they arrest those boys.
But what if EFCC tells you that they arrested those boys?
Why are we not hearing it?
I don't think so.
They are all coded.
What if EFCC tells you that they arrested those boys and those boys claim that those monies were fake and they were shooting a movie. And they were shooting a movie. You can shoot movies with fake bills.
Are you sure
it's allowed?
You're not a lawyer. This one that you are talking all this one. I don't know about that though.
Belinda, please join me. I need a lawyer. Belinda, I need a lawyer. Everybody just they fear this topic. No, but say even a Kwabiola Greek come. Because even me, I cannot tackle John when it comes to information. Two things. If now religion now go drag and it go turn fight. But you see, politics and anything that revolves around Igbo culture, John is a custodian of it. I can make suggestions, but I don't have understanding to the extent where I can hold a firm argument. Personally, I think spending your money how you like or how you deem fit should be allowed, especially when we know Emoney's source of income. Or we can assume Emoney is not a we don't know what they do, take see money kind person. You understand? At least we get it a flaunt in business, hide in work. Number two, he was spending dollars.
Is it dollars or euros?
Or euros or whatever currency. I don't want to say I was there, they're not gonna turn me to witness. Can they ask me question? Now charge I go. This thing they talk, it sound like joke. Now charge I go charge my phone for that stage. If you know, I know Sabi dance. So I did that DJ side. I go just dance. So maybe they know, because they'll be recording the stage. So only me go just stand. They look like Bumu. So I go just they dance small. Ask them say my phone don't increase 1 bar. They go say my phone don't increase 1 bar. I go dance more until it reach like 19%. They can't give me the phone. I can't come down from the stage. And I was looking hot that day. The whole women for that whole event, all of them they look me.
No,
so tell my wife.
No
say,
one.
Yeah.
No one.
My wife say the one
no
where
wonder I know Greek.
they go back in Lagos.
No wonder I know Greek.
Not be play.
That the freezer. Let me say something a little bit.
So
my
my question is, hold on, John. My question is, what is the real legal implication? Belinda, this thing you are doing is not good. You have still refused to send me requests. Belinda,
afraid of John. John, what did you do to
Belinda
cannot be
John
afraid
is
of
your
me.
village man.
Belinda
cannot be afraid of John.
No, Belinda is my sweetheart now.
We need lawyers.
When she sees me, her body goes speed the door somehow.
Belinda don't decline. No, Reggie baby, I'm just invite. As I invite you, I'm going to call you. They lie, Oma.
So that the phrase, there's something I want to say, and this goes to my Igbo brothers and my Igbo sisters. Worshipping people who have money is not gonna make you have money. You people, the Igbos, I'm sorry to say this, the Igbos have built a culture of once someone is rich, he's right. And that's not who we are. That is not who we are. That is not who we are.
But
Igbos have built a culture of once someone is rich, he's right. That's not who we are.
Are you sure?
Madam, look at them on the comment section, what they are writing. I can see them. And please, before you people forget, I am more Igbo than a lot of you.
Well, me, I just know one thing. If one person in the family has money, they don't really ask questions, too many questions. So.
Hey, Daddy Freeze. I'm not a lawyer.
Well, are you Igbo?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay. I actually thought it was Belinda. Okay,
No.
good. So what is your take? Whether you're a lawyer or not, you have to have a take. What is your take on this trending matter? Let me tell you something, John, before I go anywhere. I might not agree with you on this, but John, you are one of the most entertaining people on social media. It's just that you entered, I'm going to tell you this, it's just that you entered engineering. If to say you enter media, and you enter early and you grow, you for be top analyzer for that kind of arise.
No, where I did now. I did Cairo. Social media are not going to carry me go these places.
No,
job that
social
will
media to
fly me
carry
around the
people
world.
go. Baba, the kind of money where they social media. The kind of money where they social. There are people that make $70,000 a month on social media.
Maybe if I come back, I will come now. Make I talk to your apprentice.
You go turn to
Daddy
apprentice where
Freeze.
they pay your gas salary. The first ever apprentice where they pay your gas salary. But I must say this because you are entertaining, you are controversial, and you know how to ride a topic. Sometimes it's not good because you intimidate a lot of people, but there is no time that I will bring John to my life and people will not say, even if hey, John is somebody they love to hate, but they love to hate him. You know, there are some people, they just hate them. But John, he will annoy you. But you don't want him to go. You
The
want to
one
meet him
purpose
there
they
so you
call
can
him.
quarrel
Bring
with him.
John up.
Bring
Bring
John.
John up.
Yes, now.
Where's John?
I don't
Where's
make my eye
John?
see. Sometimes I go down look the topic. I go down look say today I want a quiet topic. If I bring John now, this place could go on. Only me go down leave John. Say no, this one are prop. But you see, this particular. Let me guess what? Oh, I brought John on to say Emoney na Igbo, John na Igbo. Say make John can't defend him, brother. Now ain't turn to where we did so.
Sorry. I know the defend bad thing. Even now my brother John. I know the defend bad thing.
There is no, how do they talk? There is no boring day. I know they take talk.
Not the same too, but I know the defend bad thing.
So, my darling, beautiful, I love this lady. And you've never been on my live before, have you?
Daddy Freeze. This is the fourth time.
Please forgive me. At least you are
Okay.
not my girlfriend. Let me tell you a story. At the waka, they go for road one day. Now I see fine babe. Now I walk up to the fine babe. Now I say, hello, how are you? Can I get to know you? Now I get boss tears. The girl explained to me after crying and cursing my life out that this was exactly the way I walked up to her on this same street 3 years ago, asked her out, benched her, and never took a call again.
So that the future is not person forget the person.
So I have a very bad memory for faces. Now I remember conversations. So because all we did was kiss and do all those things, that time I was still in the world. I couldn't remember her. And I swear to God, I still did not remember. She told me I had this, you know, when they did. Let me give you another example. You know this Onokoya guy? This guy where they play chess.
Okay.
Fantastic guy. So I went into my DM. I just saw him. I just saw his page. I now noticed he was following me. When you know when somebody is following you, have to show you follow back. So I clicked on the page, and when celebs or famous people are following me, I always like to encourage them. So I clicked on his message. Make I show you the message. Make I show you. I just clicked on the message. So this thing, it will help you not to be angry with me. When I show you this message, you no go ever vex with me again. Now, just hold on. I they look for, because now yesterday night this thing happened. Waiting me the guy name again. Help me, remind me. Or not? Oh yeah.
You are better. I'm not even good on names.
So
I forget names
as in,
easily.
what's the name of that chess champion? Can somebody please type
Tunde Onokoya.
Tunde
Onokoya.
Tunde Onokoya. Baba, make I show you something. As in, I look at him, I was embarrassed at my life. I just say, this guy is nice, he's intelligent. Say they see. You see my chat with him. Sure, you see this date.
2018.
2018. God bless you. Read the conversation.
Good morning, Daddy. I can't really see it though.
Yeah. I'll never
Good
forget
morning,
it.
Daddy
I'm
Freeze.
forever
I'm Tunde
grateful.
Onokoya, the chess player that was on your show 2 nights ago. I just want to say thank you very much for giving me a rare opportunity to share my vision with the world. I will never forget this, and I am forever grateful. I never saw the message.
So
Do you understand?
Daddy Freeze there.
So
This
I'm
is just
saying this because of this lady
this is just
that is feeling
Daddy
bad.
Freeze, this is just a suggestion.
Yes.
Please, if people
No, the
send you
freeze are not
such
feeling
messages,
bad.
Yes.
always keep in touch, because you'll be surprised that this.
I never saw the message. Now, when I see say they follow me, now I click to follow back.
Okay,
So I
now saw the
That's
message.
went to
why.
send a message of encouragement. Now she's saying, don't send me. The show that he was on, na radio, not this Instagram.
And that time the guy hasn't been, he was
2018,
not famous. The
7
guy was not
years
famous.
ago.
The guy was not famous at
He
all.
wasn't.
He wasn't famous.
It took me thinking about this for hours before I could faintly remember. Yes, it's true. One guy, he came with some other people. They were organizing some chess championship. He was very dedicated to that chess. I can remember faintly. Now me and Naomi.
Now so you go forget me. The next thing you go see me
Someone
as
said,
president.
but DF replies our messages. I reply. You see here, another thing you need to understand, John, is the number of messages I get in a day
A lot.
are probably what the average person gets in a year.
But that's why you employ me as your
I get you
apprentice,
to
so
send
that I'll
message.
be
I
reading
wait
and be
when you are
replying for you.
online.
So you have to be very lucky, or very, you have to have caught someone like John. I know if you forget John,
Calculating.
I could remember him. So you have to be extremely, you have to be an asset. Either you, wow, this guy, what this guy said on my show this night, I want to be bringing this guy, so I remember you. Or I'm holding my phone and your message enters at that time. Then we can pick a conversation. Now, you've got to keep me. The fact that I responded to your message, if I say, hi, Daddy Freeze, I say, hello, how is your wife? Just know that we are not going anywhere. Real quick. Now, or you send me a message immediately, Daddy Freeze, I've been your fan for 21 years. I don't have money to pay for. It's not going anywhere.
That one I go block yourself.
Now, if you call me and Daddy Freeze, how much is your rate for an hour? I want to talk to you. That one, I will listen to you because you have brought business. Or
he just
you
holds an
find a way
interesting
of
conversation.
engaging me.
Engage you, yeah.
You don't have, not everybody must come with money. There are people that, if you have a good voice, I'm always looking for Bible readers. You understand? I always need people to read Bible for me because it's stressful. Now me they preach. By the time I go read the Bible, come back, my brain don't go another place. So, and I've realized that women, especially abroad women, always have good internet and good voices, and the men feel captivated. All the women that have read Bible for me from inception, they have always, all of them, the men will just come and listen. They will come and listen to the Bible because of the girl.
If they listen,
then they will say,
finish,
oh,
all
what
of them
that
go
is
enter the girl DM.
You
They type hi,
understand?
hi, hello, beauty.
So, my darling sister, please introduce yourself again. Don't be angry. You've seen that this is me.
Okay, I'm Delia Inova. I'm actually the owner of Diamond Celebrity Magazine, and I have a bar. You remember the day you called me? I was showing you my bar in Germany. I live in Germany.
You don't go do plastic surgery. I remember you very well. You cannot be looking younger. He's a married woman in her 50s or 40s.
50s.
Do you understand? She looks 30-something. So how do you expect
Thank
me to
you.
remember you? It's like somebody coming to me and introducing herself to me as Kema Chikwe. That is a beautiful woman, but is advanced in age. Or this woman will work with Jonathan. What's be her name? Desiani. Now, beautiful woman. Yeah. But then 2 days later, she come my life, say she be Kelly Rowland. You don't look like that person. You look 20 years younger. Guys, this lady here, does she look 50-something?
No, She looks around late 30s.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, 50 something is menopausal. Oh. You don't enter
Hey
menopause.
God.
And then
I don't think so. I don't think
You
so.
don't think so, or you know that you've not.
I don't
the
think so.
I'm trying to look at you and picture you in that 50 something, but you are not entering it. Sometimes go be like say you won't enter, then you will come out again. Somebody say you look 29.
Oh, thank you.
Are you
I bet boy, I know enter her
Igbo?
GMO. You know they know they have
I'm
woman.
Igbo, yeah.
For
How
Igbo.
Igbo
That's my
women
daughter's
shall
painting
define.
there.
Igbo
I'm Igbo.
women define.
Thank
Just
you.
that
So,
the bit
Trav,
don't be
what is
odd
your take
though.
on what
Don't
is
be
your
odd.
take on this e-money saga?
I was thinking about this last week. I was just thinking about our tradition. I said Igbos, we like to spread money, no matter how small. So I was thinking about it. Growing up, we used to spread this coin, naira, 1 naira, 2 naira. And I'm thinking about it. Now they are stopping spreading of money. How are Igbos going to cope? So I understand the violation, but it's not naira. So
So
I
E-money don't
don't
even calm
know.
down now. E-money
so
of 12 years ago. He used to carry this money gun that we they play for Instagram. E-money had the real one. He used to carry it to party and shoot.
yes.
I remember me and Chima saw, you know Chima now, John. We sit down for one event for Muson Center. Dili was there, E-money. Now so E-money climb stage. E-money bring out E-money gun, begin they shoot. $100 bills. The $100 can't land in between me and Chima. I look the money I form like say, because for everybody they form say me chairman. Chima had not met E-money then. Chima asked me say, who be this guy? Where they spray $100. I say, na Casey brother or E-money. Eh? I sure know say me and I stand up that day we no pick that $100 today. See $100. Now elbow you go the elbow yourself. But that time
I
Nigeria
realize
was good.
the,
$100 was like 15K.
the thing is that these
But John, I
people
do
I don't
understand what you're talking
these
about
people
living in silence.
I don't trust it because I know rich men in Igbo land. I know extremely rich men. If you see Louis Carter here, you no go ever believe say na him be Louis Carter. If you see Innocent, if you slap him for road. That is the culture I want us to go back to.
It's not possible,
It is extremely possible.
John.
It is very, very possible.
It's very
This this
impossible for people to
this
live like that.
this mad show of wealth is not taking us anywhere. What has it done
I
for us as a people?
understand, but it's not possible to live like that. It's I think the where we come from, you know how it is. People don't
Where
live
we come
in
from,
silence.
like, for example, one of my secondary school
I'm
mates
live.
lost his wife.
So
One of my
I'll
secondary
call
school
you
mates
back when I'm done.
lost his wife, and we are planning for the wife's burial. And they created a committee of friends, a large committee of friends. We that are his close friends pulled ourselves out of it and created ours. Why? Because we don't need to tell the world what we are doing for
Hmm.
him. Guy,
Yeah.
I want this guy transfer. You want to spray $10,000? Transfer $10,000 to his account.
John, is because you are here. You are not reasoning like Nigerian. Nigerian don't say that.
Madam, I'm a Nigerian to the core.
No, but you are not living in Nigeria, are you?
I live in Nigeria.
On and
Really?
off.
Okay.
I live in Nigeria.
But you have different kind of mentality. I wish it's like that, but it's not gonna be like that. It's not even possible. It's not, it's the people themselves that want it.
But
That's the way
now,
they measure
EFCC
who
has
is
caught
rich
him.
and not.
EFCC has caught him. He should dance to the tune. EFCC is a federal government agency. They have arrested him. They will release him on bail, obviously. But they've arrested him. They've arrested him. And I really
They will
also
leave
urge this
him.
guy. I really also urge. I will leave him, but money will come up from my body now. I really also urge these guys to be careful the way they behave. You are going to
But
a
they're not
wedding.
the only one. I see people doing wedding and doing this. They're spreading money
Madam,
as well. Okay, they're not throwing it on the floor, but they're spreading money.
the things these people do to get attention is irritating sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just like this guy, this one they call Pretty Mike of Lagos. They'll be going to a wedding and carry and put women inside a box. If I'm the commissioner of police, he
That's
will run.
entertaining. Look, John, I've seen a lot of people here, a lot of other African countries. They wish they are Nigerians just because of that entertainment.
Madam, that
I'm
is not
telling
entertainment.
you.
That is not
It's not
entertainment. That
entertaining to
thing
you.
is not entertainment.
It's not entertaining to other people, though. You know, people
Okay,
choose it.
It is.
so putting a girl in an Ecolag bag, in a travel bag, and come with her to a function is
The
entertaining to you.
wedding.
That
Is entertaining to you.
I
Okay,
don't
no problem.
No,
No
it must
problem.
that's
not
not
be for
true
me.
because
That's part of the show. Okay,
Oh, it's part
look
of the
at the
show.
girl that cooked
Okay,
pepper
well,
soup and we're doing like a ritual kind of thing.
let's assume he gets there,
exactly that.
opens that bag, and the girl has suffocated. It will still be part of the show. Can
There's
we
a
call
lot
it
of things they
spade
do
a
also
spade? Can,
abroad
can,
that is
can we
very
get can we get
dangerous.
serious? Can we get serious in Nigeria? Can we
No, but
really get
John, no. Also abroad, there are so many things that's very dangerous they do, in the name of entertainment. And I'm like, oh my God, how can people do that?
Do that,
It's
yeah.
entertainment.
Like
It's
that
risk.
okay?
called something got
Okay.
talent.
So
You know,
so
they do
so
a lot of
so so
crazy stuff.
you're going to an event. You're going to an event. You tie pregnant women together in chains
I
and bring them
wouldn't, I
to an
wouldn't
event.
do that. I wouldn't. But people that allow themselves to be used
Yeah,
like that, I don't
exactly.
know.
Yeah,
It's
why
Madam,
would they
madam,
allow themselves now?
madam,
Nobody
remember there's a
them.
federal
Nobody
government
force them.
agency. There's a federal
Mhm.
government agency called FIDA and Ministry of Women Affairs
Hmm.
that is tasked solemnly to protect the rights of the weak in our
But did they
society,
force
women and
those
children.
women?
Madam,
Do they force
women,
them?
madam, the fact that if I pay an underage 1 million to do something with her,
That
I
is
still committed a crime.
different.
I still
Yeah.
committed a crime in the eyes of the law.
Yes.
Now, the
But the
fact that
women
you
are
pay,
not underage.
madam, I'm coming. The fact that you paid a woman money to demean her, to demean her.
Uh,
You know, madam, you know what you're just doing? You're just doing exactly what I said. When the rich do something, they are always right.
no,
Imagine,
it's
No,
not that. We are talking
madam,
about age now.
wait.
no, we are talking
Imagine
of
it's Emeka
another.
that pumps. Imagine it's Emeka, the mechanic close to your house that did that thing. All of them go come. It's justice for women. Oh, women.
No,
Oh, wait, no, Jesus, oh, women.
no.
Yes, women. Yes,
But
yes.
John,
See,
can I
there's
say something?
different when they are forced to do something
You
and
see
when
that?
you are
See
paid
that
to do
Mike? When
something.
you
It's
say
different.
about the rich, Pretty Mike is not the rich. Oh. He's an entertainer. Do
Even
you know if they invited him
abroad,
to come
I'm
and
telling
entertain?
Madam,
you, if you
I
are
madam,
believe
matured,
they was
madam,
invited to come and
madam,
entertain.
madam,
I
madam,
for all those
madam,
his way of
madam,
entertainment, not for his
madam,
three of
madam.
them.
Your life belongs to the state of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Come on,
Chineke, since when?
Yes,
Yeah,
your
that's why you
life
cannot
belongs to
buy
the state of the Federal
yourself.
Republic of Nigeria.
That's why you cannot
Yes,
buy yourself.
yes,
So
but
what?
Pump my money gun
you
if you
are
want to
allowed to
sing
use
song.
it.
Madam, let me land. Your life
Mm.
belongs to the state of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
But
If you,
with
please,
somebody arrest
please,
try to buy yourself, I don't
yes,
think there's a law like that.
yes, it's attempted,
That's why it's a
murder.
crime.
It's attempted,
If they
Yourself,
catch you,
attempted
you
murder.
will go prison.
yourself.
Madam, if they catch you try to drink sniper, police they'll charge you to court
But are you allowed to use the life or not?
to use the life.
Yes. Are you allowed to do what you want to do with your life
No, you are not.
apart
So now
from
let me,
buying yourself?
no, you cannot.
You
Madam, let me
cannot.
land.
But what
Your
if you
life
have
belongs,
mental?
Really?
What
madam,
if you
please,
have mental
let me
problem?
land. Your life
Mental
belongs
Eh,
to the
and all
to the
that.
if you
government.
have mental problem and it can be proven, then they will still send you to an
Even if you
asylum.
have mental problem and you try to buy another person, and it can be proven, they will
Another
generate.
person, but not
Even
yourself.
yourself, it's the same
No,
thing.
I understand the buying side. But what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying is, are you not allowed to use your life in Nigeria? Like, I'm allowed to do what I want to
No, you're not
do. I'm allowed to
allowed.
go where I want to go, apart from
Oh,
buying myself.
madam, you're allowed to do whatever you want to do or go wherever you want to go,
All right.
provided you're not jeopardizing your own life or the
And
life
the life
of another person.
of other people.
Okay, now please let me land. Now you put someone in a box in an airtight box. That is attempted murder.
Okay.
It
Hold on,
is.
guys.
Yes,
Let
when
me
it's
bring.
dangerous. Yeah, babe.
Who wants to leave? I want to bring the lawyer.
Let me leave. My battery is almost low.
Okay. Yeah, me too. My battery is
Send me a
dying.
DM. I don't want to forget you again.
I
Go and send
will
me a DM
definitely.
now.
I
Leave
will.
everything you are
I
doing now.
will.
Go and send me a DM. I will. I don't want to. I will. Go and send me a
100%.
DM
I
now.
am doing that.
Very
I
good.
will do that.
Why? Because my birthday is coming up in 7 days.
No, well,
I was
Oh,
showing the
really?
kind
we
of
day.
perfume I like. John!
When
God,
when Germany are
Daddy Prince.
when
Okay, I've never told you I work with a
John!
financial institute here, so
John, this
all
is what I want
my
from you.
German burgers.
where in Germany are you?
All
It's
right,
Jesus,
called
Tom Ford.
I'm in
Lost
Bayern.
Cherry Tom
Uh,
Ford.
um,
Lost Cherry.
Oh,
If you don't have
okay.
this, get Oud Flare Tom Ford. Those are my two
I
favorite
know
fragrances.
you like Tom
If you
Ford a
don't
Which
have
lot.
of
You
that
have
one?
talked
Which of
that a
that
lot
one?
of time.
Which of that one?
John,
Which of that one? Please.
this is my third best fragrance in the world. Creed
Okay.
I don't know
Centaurus.
if I like Creed like that,
Creed
but Lost
Centaurus.
Cherry is good.
You see the kind
Lost
big man
Cherry,
perfume where they
oh,
use.
my favorite fragrance ever. It's good say you know them, so no need for me to explain them to you.
Ah.
Madam, here they here.
Okay.
This
Daddy
my birthday.
Prince,
I
no
want to
problem.
obtain
I
people.
know.
Now Yahoo, I want to use my birthday do now. They obtain people. Now gone, I
You
want
don't
they
get
carry.
problem.
But at least your whole life is entertaining now. So if you obtain people, will not be
Now,
trying.
Baba,
Not
I go
true.
just the form am na fine barrel, but just know say I go they
Your,
do am like entertainment. So I go they laugh inside,
your
but
whole life
money
is
go drop.
Thank
entertaining.
you so much.
So,
John, nice to
All
meet
of a sudden,
you.
thank
Ekwabiola
you,
quiet.
madam. God
yeah,
bless
Ekwabiola
you.
I got
mentioned the 3 fragrances I talked about.
a Tom Ford
The Lost Cherry.
something cherry, lost cherry,
Oud
and a
Fleur,
good fleur and the Creed. I can't.
Centaurus,
Eka Abiola go buy two now. She go buy two.
this Delilah woman. I know say she know the fragrance. So enter my
Because I
DM,
love
enter
perfume
my
a
DM,
lot.
enter my DM.
I'm
Oh yeah, let me
crazy
bring.
about
Eh?
perfume. I
You are
love
crazy
perfumes.
about perfume.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, enter my DM.
Okay, bye bye. Bye bye
Now,
All
everyone.
not
right.
okay. Bye bye. Come
Now,
the
now,
run
I,
your
not
phone. They
I
back. The
will.
not
I
last
will
one
tomorrow.
just
is
write
enter
you.
my
I
DM.
will write
I
you.
want to bring lawyer.
I
Oh yeah,
will.
bye.
Okay.
Let
Yeah.
me leave too.
You are not
John, go and settle with
living
Belinda. Oh.
anywhere. When I need space, I go tell you. Say I
You go
need
and settle with
space.
Belinda. Oh. You
I
go
think I
and
said to
settle.
who?
Go and settle with her,
Who?
Belinda. Belinda.
Belinda is coming here
Uh,
now.
Yeah,
Hey,
Belinda no
see
dey
as
quarrel now.
family fine.
Yeah, Belinda no
I'm so
dey
happy
quarrel
to
now. Which one
see
be say
you.
make I go settle with her? Belinda, are you quarreling?
No.
Uh-uh.
Ah,
She's
where?
just she just have to go and gather enough courage to come and see my
Someone
face.
said
You know
tobacco
what you see me?
vanilla.
Body they do
I
have
have a
somehow
bottle
somehow.
of
Are you
200
why are you
ml
transferring how
tobacco
you
vanilla.
feel?
200 ml. Be 250 ml. Sorry, the tobacco vanilla where I get. Let me
Now
show you.
whiskey, now whiskey.
Papa, make I show you so you understand.
Yeah, EF doesn't need any top up now. He already has
I
everything.
wonder what does he what I don't understand.
Since
What
person
is
they talk, Baba, my birthday they come. 250 ml. This is tobacco vanilla, Tom Ford. I
Oh
never
wow.
use and finish. It still remain like 150 ml. I know as I want to take on light give you for the
only way I
thing.
go use service my car?
Okay, let me.
So you see what remain inside.
Okay.
Yes,
I don't
yes,
almost
yes.
say. Okay,
So I
Abiola go
don't
buy
want
this one.
tobacco vanilla. The one where I get, I not use and finish.
John, which one you go buy? Eh?
Someone said Wawa John. Okay, make I block you now. Make you stop the see this is Wawa
Okay.
John. I know they
John,
like make people
ignore
Let
say.
me
them.
camera for a minute. I need to change location because I need to charge.
Ignore them, ignore them, ignore them.
Barrister, cancel,
Barrister,
cancel,
welcome. Out of the
cancel.
3 perfumes, which one are you buying, Barrister?
I know barrister.
Ah,
You know lawyers don't make money in
was
Nigeria.
Belinda don't
No.
give you that laugh, just no say nothing for you.
You know lawyers don't make money in Nigeria.
Really?
Hmm. So
No,
Belinda,
I mean
over to you.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, so just for context, I am Igbo and very Igbo to the core, and I'm supportive that um, Igbos should be treated equally like Nigerians. But in this case, I'm a lawyer and will always be. So first things first, Naira mutilation. The EFCC haven't exactly said whether it was Naira mutilation or it was spraying of a foreign currency. But either ways, both can be seen, or both are offenses. Both spraying of the Naira or spraying of the dollar or foreign currency. And there are sections or statutory laws to back this up. The CBN Act for Naira mutilation, I think section 21, sub 1. And then for spraying of dollar, more like misuse of foreign currency in bulk, you would have that in section 15 of the Money Laundering Prohibition Act. So either ways, so either ways, there is an offense or a crime has been committed. Now, I hear a lot of people say, which fair enough, say, why did you not arrest the kids or other people who have done this act? First of all, I need to make us understand that the law or the court is no Father Christmas. If you don't pray for something, you won't get it. If you do not file a report against someone, do not expect that randomly
So why
the
didn't
court
they
or the law is
file
just,
the report?
why didn't who?
The same EFCC.
No. That's what I'm telling you. There is no Father Christmas. The EFCC is not going around or shouldn't be going around just looking for anyone. Maybe they should, but they have the backing of the law to say that they are no Father Christmas. If something comes to their table or if they claim that it came to their table, then they would act accordingly. In other words, it may not be right, but they can turn a blind eye and they will be justified. Do you get what I'm saying?
All the people saying that they did not arrest those boys, file a petition against those boys to the EFCC.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it is your
Simple.
duty and my duty, if we have a problem with it, to file a petition against them because the law is no Father Christmas. So I just need to put that out there. While we are complaining and saying we did not arrest this person, why not go ahead and petition the person who you have a problem with not being arrested? Now, am I saying that this is right?
No.
No. But it is what it is.
Yes. And the earlier we realize that and act towards that, the better for us.
Absolutely.
Like carrying briefcase of dollar around is money laundering.
So sorry, guys. I need to just change the topic for a second. A Ugandan politician is being roasted right now on social media. He had cancer and went to Germany for treatment. When he was cured, he came to Uganda to build a church to thank God. Instead of make you build that hospital, so you don't go need
you
go
go for
Germany.
for Uganda.
You can't build church where we get. Do you know how many, Baba?
Daddy Freeze.
There are more churches than the people to attend them in Nigeria.
Daddy Freeze, let's digress a little. You know, from Cairo, I am personally going to Ouagadougou to go and see what this boy is doing. You see that boy? That boy is God sent in Africa. Do you know that Saudi Arabia called him during Eid, during Ramadan, and told him that they want to build 250 mosques in Burkina Faso in the spirit of Ramadan? Do you know what he told them? That, Crown Prince, thank you very much. Oh, it's a good gesture. But please, we don't need mosque. That money you use in building mosque, come and build schools for us. You cannot be building schools in Saudi Arabia and be building mosque for us.
Thank you.
Ibrahim Traore is God sent in Africa, and every African should protect that man with their blood. That man is a leader. That man is a leader that Africa does not have. Let's go back to what we were talking
God
about.
bless you. So, Belinda, back to you. You are in the middle of it. Please continue. Ignore me. I interrupted you. I'm so sorry. So, you were talking talking about it being a crime. Please proceed from there. Thank you.
Yes, I was saying that either ways, whether naira mutilation or spraying of foreign currency, both are crimes under the Nigerian law. And I gave the statutory laws to back that up. Just to add a little more, there's a saying that when the spotlight is on you, what do? You dodge the camera. So this is just to say that the officials or the, the government officials are not really, to make a statement, it looks like they are going after notable figures to really enforce these laws. So right now, I'm sure that after this, if their case is abuse of naira, they've already made that statement. But if it is spraying of foreign currency, with this, we already know that every Nigerian is more likely to be careful and cautious or even quit the spraying of foreign currency as a whole. Now, why would, apart from it being quote and unquote, or seeming like money laundering, it is also increasing the demand for these foreign currencies. So if for every event we have in Nigeria, people are spraying dollar, what does that do to the economy? It
Thank you.
makes a high demand for dollar. And what does that do to our Nigerian economy? So sometimes we're really the foundational cause of our problems. If we are complaining every day that the dollar is rising, we are supposed to be doing all we can to reduce the demand for it. And I honestly think and know that if we start by curtailing some of these excesses, it would have an overall impact on Forex in Nigeria.
Later now, they'll say that you don't have money. That's why you're saying this. That's how Nigerians
Mm.
are.
It has
Nigerians will say
absolutely nothing to do with having
that,
money or
but
not.
that's what you see them say. That's what you will see them say. That's what you hear.
I, I,
That's what
I
you
agree,
hear
but
it say.
if we are
How will you tell someone how to
saying
spend your money?
exactly
Broke man.
how much is dollar today to a naira, and people are not understanding that if every Saturday, can you imagine every Saturday we have events in Nigeria, people are demanding for dollar and foreign currency every weekend. Do you understand the impact of that? That means we will be needing dollar every time. And what does that do? It skyrockets the demand for dollar when dollar is clearly not our foreign currency. So it is a crime on the other hand, and it also has an
An
adverse
impact
effect on the
to
economy.
the
Yeah,
economy.
so it's both ways.
I beg Nigerians, we know what they
No,
do.
no,
Me,
I
I'm tired
understand
of
the the effect of economy aspect, and but it is a cultural thing that we do.
Um, Culture is not above the law.
um
Like, it's not. It can be cultural,
madam,
but it's not right.
madam,
So sorry, sorry,
you
John. Sorry,
you
John. One
okay.
second, right? 1 second. There are a lot of cultural practices too that we do that are not that are against the law. In other words, if it is against the law, it is an offense. And remember, culture, or let me say this, that our cultures and tradition are within a limit. They must not be repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience. So whatever cultures we practice must not be repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience. So because it's culture, it doesn't make it absolute. I mean, it's not just cultural, it's societal. We enjoy it. I mean, I would want to be at an event and enjoy seeing the spraying of dollars. I would want to even receive dollars. But what does that do to the economy? Apart from it being a crime, what does it do to the economy? Let's be realistic. So I'm
I
sure
hear
that
you.
the government organization is just trying to make a statement because we can't continue like this. We really can't, or we really shouldn't actually.
Yeah, I hear you. I know that we shouldn't. So if
Yeah.
Emoney say you should come and be his lawyer now, you would not.
I will. I mean, I said I'm Igbo. I'm from Anambra. We're from the same state. I am very Igbo-centric and very Anambarian.
You
However,
understand that? You
I
understand what?
understand that 100%. And I
Mm,
am very protective of my people. I would even represent an Anambra person for free, quote and unquote, if I have to. That's what I'm saying. But to further protect us, because I know
I
that
have
the
a case. Will you
spotlight is on
represent me?
us. The spotlight is on us, right? So we have to be very careful. And for us to be very careful, we have to avoid the problems from the roots.
mm.
Yes. So if we have an understanding that this is why these people are saying these things, let's just be careful. So I love my Igbo brothers and sisters, my Anambra people to the world. And because I have legal knowledge and expertise, I would advise, let's stay away from it.
And
Anyị
madam,
enweghị ego bụ na anyị enweghị ego.
and madam,
Onye ọbụla ma na anyị nwere ego.
and
So,
madam, they're saying that it's culture. The culture of the Igbos does not respect the rich. They respect only honest people. The fact that we have damaged our culture, that's why Ndinze Nanibo, those that
yeah.
only speak the truth. Before you are crowned an Nze of the Iwe's cabinet, they cut your tongue. One of the rituals is they cut your tongue and bring out the blood.
Is it
That is the culture of Igbo.
now? Or
Because you
when,
people have used Gen Z.
when
You guys are infiltrating our culture with Gen Z. That is why one buffoon that is in Malaysia will come back and you'll make him chief. I don't recognize such people.
well, that's what
If you go back and watch things fall apart. Things fall apart tell you that a wealthy man in Igbo land is not even someone who inherited his father's money. Someone who made money from scratch in a legal and legitimate way that everybody knows. We have damaged our culture to an extent that abnormalities have become a norm in our culture.
which is
Abnormalities have become a norm in our culture. And when people
Well,
tell
I
me
would
that
say
free
that
money is our culture, how is free money our
free
culture?
money is not our culture. I mean,
Our culture.
we are flamboyant people in nature. So we like to show what we have, whether our women, our food, our tradition, we are like that. And to the glory of God, money is also something that is a part of many of us. So it has joined the league of the things that we like to showcase. John is an
But
Anambra man, he's an
let's
Igbo
be
man.
let's
No,
be
John,
honest. Do
just 1 second, right?
the
He's an
legitimate
Igbo
rich
man. If
men
he
show money?
No, they don't show money. I'm not talking about money now. I said we like to show off things that we have, things that make us proud. So women, children, you see an Igbo man, he may not even look nice, but he wants his wife to
Look
announce him,
nice.
quote and unquote. So this money thing is just an addition to our desire to flaunt the things that we have. So, and unfortunately, I don't have a problem with it. What it is it's against the law and it's affecting the economy. We are who we are. Money and wealth and hard work is a part of our destiny. Quote and unquote. So we don't really need to prove that we have it. We know we have it. The world knows that we have it. So we don't have anything to show. Worse off, because in the country where we have found ourselves, they frown at it. And there is a premonition that they're against us. So we are the ones who even need to be more careful. I'm seeing a lot of comments saying, how about these people? How about that people? Again, I say, if the spotlight is on you, can you dodge the camera? So can we keep it quiet for now? They can come after you. The fact that they came after you or they didn't come after someone else does not disqualify their coming after you. They
I
are
don't
rights.
understand.
They are on their rights. And them not
Come
coming
after
after
you.
the other people does not make them wrong. I'm sorry, but if you have a problem with it, go to
File a
court.
petition.
So
File a
instead of
petition.
us crying on social media, can somebody file a petition and say, you did not arrest these people? Push that petition and ensure that it goes through. The noise we are making, I'm sorry if noise is not the right word, but these things we're doing on social media, there's no online court in Nigeria. The judge is not reading this comment section. Definitely he's not on Daddy Freeze's live. So follow the appropriate authorities. And the game is the game.
you'll be surprised he's on this live.
He may be, but he will not give his judgment here, definitely.
Yeah,
And like I will say, these men that you people see and think that I saw one woman, one skit. She said the 10 richest men in Anambra. She was calling Obi Kubana Emoney. They're not among the 2,000 richest men in Anambra. But the rich ones don't talk. The rich ones really don't talk. Nnewi alone, I know more than 200 people that are richer than these people that you guys are calling. But they don't talk. And I'm not saying that they are wrong to show off their wealth, or no, but they can do it in
Exactly.
a controlled way.
Um,
Not to
I controlled
control.
as for how it will affect the economy, and it should just be within
Not just the
the
economy,
means of
how
the
it will
law.
affect the economy and how it will affect our youth. I'm very specific about the youths. Very, very specific about the youths. Please, instead of using 5 billion to bury your dead mother, use that 5 billion and build industries for us.
Okay, I
Those,
agree with what you.
those industries
Wait,
will
John.
make
Let
you
me
make
ask you.
more money.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Right? I agree with what you have just said. But let me ask you a question. If you had a parent who passed or who passes, how much will you use to bury your parent?
Me, I thank God, see my papa na Yoruba and na Muslim.
I'll gather people, bury him, and cook food that they'll eat and walk away.
Yeah, how much food do you think you would? How much do you think you would give to the food you would cook for your parents?
Something moderate.
Okay,
Moderate
please,
is relative. You know that.
can I ask a
Okay, ma.
Very,
question?
very moderate.
Really
It,
not
Extremely moderate.
very moderate is still very relative because 5 billion to you might not be moderate, but to the next person it is.
but can I
Okay.
ask
Now,
a question though? Is
now,
it not,
now, now,
not
now,
say that
now, 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 when I say
how you
moderate, I'm saying something that will not make the average boy in that village think that there are other things you do to make money.
Okay,
Let's
John,
be
I heard
specific.
you.
Let's be specific about the information we pass on to our youths.
Okay,
Because the truth is that Anambra is becoming the headquarters of this madness, and it pisses me off madly. And a lot of them, if you interview a lot of them, the people they talk about is these social media billionaires, because that's what I call them. Let me give you an
okay.
example. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. And that difference, I'm sorry I'm saying this thing on your live, and now your friends, I understand, but let me give you an example. There's a certain man that was doing an investment that he has he if you give him money to buy these tricycles, he pays you something at the end of the year. Like if you spend, like if you bring 1.6 million to buy the tricycle, at the end of 2 years you will make the money times two, and the tricycle becomes his. Very smart business idea. I wanted to invest in it, but the day I saw him give someone 50 of that thing as a gift, I realized he didn't have a business model. You cannot have a business model, be giving out the gifts, and you're looking for investors. There are certain things that should be kept on the low. Even if you want to give someone 50, do it in private.
Now, John, we share the same school of thought.
Do it in
However,
private.
you are not in a position, we are both not in a position to determine to anyone how they should spend their money, especially when the money is gotten legitimately, or at least
So,
there's no proof that it is gotten otherwise. No, John, just hold on 1 second. You know, I asked you a question. I said, if you were to bury any of your parents today, how much would you spend? Now, we are Igbos, we are both from Anambra. And we know that even though 5 billion may seem excessive or is excessive to bury a parent, people also, we have a tradition that honors the dead and the pride, sorry, and the celebration of it. So uh, another person may decide to use 1 billion, another person may decide to use 200 million, another person may decide to use 50 million in that celebration, especially when the person has it. Now, I've lost my parents, and so I've experienced funeral. So it will be inappropriate to say that whatever we did at the level that we are, because the next person may not have that much to organize a funeral for their parents, and to assume that these people are wasting money, they should use it to invest in the
okay,
state. Now,
okay.
John, you said something, just hold on 1 second. You have said something, and maybe a few times, you have talked about even your house in the village and how exotic, quote and unquote is. So it still boils down to the fact, why didn't you not build that kind of house and invest it in the state? Because it's definitely not 1 million naira KJ loan has. And even if it is 1 million is still a lot of money for the average person in the village.
Okay.
So if we're going to say it, then we're just all going to be working and never spending our money because we do not want people in the village or certain people to push a narrative that I in our world will go, which is wrong.
Okay. So now.
She
Determines,
wants to say something.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask, who determines how much you spend for a burial or a wedding or whatever? Who determines? You know, the village
Right.
question.
Absolutely.
So they determine how much you spend or how you
They
bury your parents.
determine the basics.
The village people,
The
the village people,
the
the village
luxurious
people,
part of it,
the
they
village,
don't, but they
the village
determine the
people does
basics.
the village people don't determine how much you spend, because all the village people will ask you for is drinks for mother, drinks for omona. Huh? If it's your dad, they'll ask you for a cow. All these things is below 2 million naira. Then
And 2
finish it.
million naira is relative because the next person, there are so many people who can't afford it. And
So
even
that is
now,
why
we are people
like
are
I told
pushing
you,
in the east to say we should scrap out those things completely, entirely.
like I told you, the Anambra State
Let's
House of
start
Assembly,
let's start burying people like the Muslims,
the
if that's
Anambra
what you are saying.
the Anambra State House of Assembly is pushing seriously to pass a law
Yes,
that prohibits you to spend certain amount of money. I think 5 million or 10 million on any burial,
yes.
regardless of
And
who you
if
are.
that law goes through, it is
Why do
still.
you think they're pushing that law? Why do you think they're pushing for that law?
But
They're pushing
John,
for
do
that
we
law.
agree that there are a lot of people? I have neighbors in my village who cannot afford 5 million naira
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
to bury their parents. A lot of my neighbors. As a matter of fact, all the neighbors I have around me will struggle to raise 5
Yes.
million naira to bury a parent.
Yes.
So that law in itself is still going to be unjust.
No,
If we want to
it's not.
push for
It
something,
it's not unjust, because what they are putting is a cap. They're putting a cap. So
right?
if you want to bury with 100,000, go ahead. Just don't exceed
Okay,
this. That's what they're saying.
okay. So till it becomes a law, now it is not yet a law. So can people
I agree.
legitimately
I I
spend money that
I,
they have worked?
I
Exactly,
agree. I
exactly.
agree. But please, you are legitimately spending money that you have worked for. Very, very good. But the people coming to help you spend that money will drive on bad roads to get to your house,
That's the only
and you're legitimately spending money.
like,
Like,
about the-
seriously? Like, seriously?
Like I said, I
Like,
do have a problem. I
seriously?
do agree with you on that. But John, can you tell me that all the roads in Nnewi that lead to your house in Otolo are tarred?
Because I don't have money to tithe. If I get
No, but
plot
you
of
have
town,
money to build an
I'm still.
exotic house. You
Oh,
did have money to build an exotic
building a
house.
house is nothing close to tying a road.
No,
it
it's
is
nothing, but
John.
you could have tarred the
Start the
very
road,
little. You couldn't, you shouldn't,
building a
wait,
house.
sorry, sister.
Nne,
You shouldn't
nne,
have built that size of
nne,
house. You
nne.
should not
The,
have built that size of house.
God knows that the street to my house is named after my late mother, because I
Okay,
walked on
that's
that road.
fine.
I
That
walked on that
is
road.
fine.
In my
Yes,
capacity,
but
I've done what I
you
do.
chose. There are so many people in Nnewi that don't have jobs. So many youth. Why would you go ahead and build such an exotic house?
Auntie, at the moment, auntie, at the moment, I'm building a poultry in my village. I'm providing
But it's not yet
it.
complete. What I
But
would
I'm building it.
suggest with,
But
don't
I'm
you think
building
that
it.
it would have been fair? It would have
The
been fair
labor,
for you not
the
to
labor,
use all that money. Would it not
the
have been
labor.
fair for you not to use all that money to build a masterpiece in your village and empower the youth like
I
you are
also there
suggesting on
built
this
a
live?
masterpiece in my village.
That's what you said. You said it on this live. You've said it.
I
You
told you
used
I
it
built
to
a
yap
master.
people that were coming after you. You've said it. I
It's
heard you.
not a
And
masterpiece.
you keep telling us on this live
It's not
that
a
you
masterpiece.
would feed their families, all these trolls, you will feed
John,
their
you
entire family.
need
It's
to
So
not
you
a,
have a
understand
lot
that
of money.
there
it's
are
not a
people
masterpiece.
on this live that actually pay attention to everything that is being said.
It's not
I
a
am one
masterpiece.
of them.
No, Daddy freeze,
So
Daddy freeze.
now it's
What I
not
want to correct her on,
Ibn
what I
Abacha.
want to correct,
John Ibn Abacha. John Ibn Abacha.
what I
Ibn
want to correct
Abacha
her
na
on,
Nnewi.
uno
Mba iya
hundred,
zalilinka. Ibn
uno
Abacha.
hundred, uno 100 million is not a masterpiece.
So, guys, a bit of good
Oh,
news.
the one
E-money has
anya.
been released.
Okay.
How much did he spend?
So, what I want
Like,
to do now is I just want to quickly announce it.
They will not tell you that one. How much did he spend?
they will would they tell you? Are you not the one who they should keep it quiet?
Oh my John, we are just coming for you today, back to back.
Exactly.
You should keep it quiet.
Right.
None of our business.
No, see, honestly, I just feel that we Igbos need to do better. We Igbos need to do better because
So happy that
honestly,
you are the one that is saying it.
that Igbo man that did burial with 5 billion, as of when he was doing that burial, his community is a no-go area. People, a reverend father that died, that is from his community. They had to bring, they brought his corpse to my community to do the burial in my community. 2 people carried the corpse to his community to go and bury, and came back and did the ceremony in my community because people don't go there. And you're doing burial with 5 billion, and you cannot solve the security situation in your community. Out of that 5 billion, 1 billion, he brings it out and forms a very good vigilante in his community. Bad boys they will chase all the bad boys in his community away. Use another 1 billion and put CCTV cameras all around the community and have a central control center. Those in Navy North did it.
I
That
know
is how
it's
you know rich men.
easier saying this than
That is how
doing
you
it.
know rich men.
Like Belinda just mentioned, you guys, you like to showcase. You know, they like to showcase all this money to see this is high, wealthy. It has become a culture. It might not be the original culture, but it has become a culture. All this showing
And
off.
Okay, so
You that
culture. Now
saying
somebody
that,
somewhere they start everything where we know as culture today. Now person start them.
you know,
okay. So even for it's unfortunate the insecurity thing situation in the country, but we do know that security as a provision of governance is not an individual thing. First of all, it's not even for the state government; it's for the federal government. So expecting that a private individual to take his money or her money that the person
Belinda,
has worked for,
this I don't agree with you. Security is everybody's responsibility.
yes,
Security,
but
everybody's responsibility.
providing
Oh, wait.
security is everybody's
I'm
responsibility
getting
in
somewhere.
terms of looking out
I'm getting
for
somewhere. I'm getting
100.
troubles.
somewhere. I'm
Yeah.
getting somewhere. Security is everybody's responsibility. The Anambra State House of Assembly have passed a legislative law that permits the formations of vigilante groups in the name of Anambra Vigilante Services (AVS), and
When did they
AVS
pass
are
this
linked
law?
since. You can fact
Okay.
check me. And
Okay.
AVS are linked to communities. Communities have the right. I personally bought 7 walkie-talkies for the AVS in my community, in my
Okay.
little capacity. If
Okay.
this guy buys pump actions, AVS are permitted by law to carry pump actions,
Okay.
non-concealable. You can
Okay.
fund them and improve the security in your community. Let's
Okay.
stop.
But
This, let's stop this thing. Do you remember that same guy? That same guy. Last two Christmases ago. 2 Christmases ago, the road that passed in front of his house was untarred. The community came and tarred and made a video of it and said, "You will carry your Rolls Royce and come back and drive on the road we tarred with our own money upon all the monies you have." Let's stop permitting nonsense.
no, it's not nonsense, John. I still beg to disagree. That
There is
I
the
do
responsibility of the
wait,
government.
wait, John, John,
That's the
John, wait,
responsibility of the
wait.
government, Abi.
No, wait, let me say something, right? It is not right. It is not morally right. I mean, why would you have so much money and not consider your community, the state of your community? So it is not morally right. But you cannot hold anybody who doesn't do it.
I'm not
You can't
holding
hold it
them.
against
I'm not holding
the
them. Have
person.
I arrested them?
And it's
Have you
also
people
not
arrested?
more, it is also, in fact, it is just unfair, quote and unquote. Just from your milk of human kindness, would you want to do that? It doesn't make
Yes.
it even morally wrong.
Yes,
And
I know.
because you cannot quantify kindness, what you
That's not
consider
being kind.
as kindness and responsibility is not what the next person will consider.
That's
So
not
if
being
these
kind.
roles and responsibilities are not properly defined, then it's not automatic. If I
I
have
know.
money and I choose to
I
help
am
my
not.
community and
I
support,
am not. I am not saying it's automatic.
yeah,
All I'm saying is, if you cannot do it for the community, please go somewhere else and spend it. Don't bring it to the community and corrupt our children.
Exactly. So you bought 7
Go somewhere
walkie-talkies for
else.
your
Go somewhere else and
vigilante
sell it.
groups. Why? Why? You're
Because
you're 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 violating their fundamental human rights,
why?
freedom of movement anywhere. I can be anywhere in Nigeria, so you
What's
cannot.
walkie-talkie?
You said
How
something
does that
about
work?
buying.
Walkie-talkie.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not. I was landing something. I was landing somewhere. You did
How,
that
how
from
does
the
that
milk of
mean
your
for?
human kindness.
How does
It's
that
not a
mean for?
violation. It's not. It's not a violation. I'm saying you did that. You don't know the extent that these other people have done. You may have bought 7. They may have bought 1,000. You cannot
In
insist
their
that they should buy bumper action.
in their capacity. In their
John, in your
capacity.
What is their
capacity, you
capacity?
can
We
do
don't
more.
really know their
In
John,
your
capacity.
own
can we
capacity,
really
you can
measure
do
other
more.
people's capacities?
In
Eh,
no, even John, in
So
your own capacity, you can do more.
that the freeze. Any day where I call you come burial, why is 5 billion do? No say the road where you go drive come that barrier. Street lights go down, mobile police go full everywhere. Police checkpoints go take that road. The road go be
Yes,
double lane. For
fair
for me to
enough.
use 5 billion do barrier, no say you go drive ta 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 ta, ta 180 reach that gate.
That's your argument is fair. But the day where
All
you go
right,
do
hold on,
funeral of
guys.
2,
I want to announce that Emoney has been released. So just 1 second, it's not long. All right, guys, official news getting to us. Our brother Emeka Okonkwo Emoney has been released by the EFCC. Emoney, welcome back. We love you. All right, continue.
okay,
Sorry, now our work.
congrats.
Now the work where we collect for small people hand.
Someone say, shut up, John. This is Napo talk. Is he the governor? When you tell me shut up, I block you. I
Not,
I learned from the freeze.
not
No, me,
is
shut
job.
up too much.
The government job.
Somebody came to my live,
You
to
can't tell
my comment section and said, you are too old for this. Block every account they can ever open, block their father, block their mother, block their destiny, block their wife, block their husband, block their future.
someone.
Oh, who said John lacks emotional intelligence? Hey, go block
Me,
him.
I lack emotional intelligence. My IQ way high, don't reach me. I don't need to get emotional intelligence. All right, guys, official news getting to us. Our brother Emeka Okonkwo Emoney has been released by the EFCC. Okay. This our work no easy. EFCC. EFCC. Make una dey talk they go. Make una no answer me. Me I dey here where I dey.
So, and me, and before they will say that I they envy them. Sorry, I don't envy anybody.
It's
As you can
not
see me here, I know
envy.
the envy. That's that. You see, we are Igbos. I'm an Igbo woman. I'm sorry, I'm an Igbo man.
Ha!
That's how Igbos.
You
That's
are an
the next
Igbo
thing you see
woman.
them say. The mistake I make. That's the next thing you see them say. He's envying them.
Mm,
How will
I,
I
I,
envy someone that's not in my line of
No,
business?
it's not envy at
That's
all.
the
It's not
next.
envy at
That's
all.
the next thing they'll say.
But
We
Welcome
it's not
Igbo,
back.
envy.
We
But at
love
the same time, we
we
really
Igbo,
cannot force anybody or tell
we
anybody how
Igbos.
to spend their money.
as
No,
long as
I am
you
not
can't
forcing or
measure
telling
them,
anybody how to
tell
spend
them
their
how to
money.
spend their
I'm
money.
not telling
If
anybody
there's
how
a
to spend
law
their
that
money.
tells you where how
I'm
to
just
tax,
saying.
and
I'm
they
just saying.
pay tax
Always
on
try
that
to.
money, and they are using that tax to do the right thing.
Ah,
But all
who
these
told
things
you?
are not in place in the first
And who
place.
told you?
So
And who told you they're actually paying taxes?
that's what I'm
The
saying.
companies,
There are no
the
taxes
companies,
for them. This is what we do in
the,
this part
the
of the
companies,
world.
the
You
companies
declare
that are charged with
your
corporate social
assets,
responsibility,
and then they tell
don't
you
they
to
pay
pay
taxes?
tax, and then the
Companies
government
that are
uses
charged,
tax to
companies that are
do
charged with
right,
corporate
the
social
right.
responsibility, don't they pay taxes?
Okay. Now for this issue of taxes, even though we cannot prove that they don't pay taxes, we also cannot prove whether they pay or they don't pay. So it's
I
better
didn't say they don't
we
pay.
will not be going any.
I didn't
You
say
believe
they
your
don't
belief,
pay. I
yeah,
didn't say they
but
don't pay. I'm just saying, even if they pay
yeah,
taxes, companies that are charged with corporate social responsibility still pay taxes.
you.
yes, they do.
So what you do to your community is also your corporate social responsibility.
Fair
It's
enough.
called
But it
CSR.
So
must
why
be
don't
within the lines of the law. You cannot go and start building roads or rather constructing roads just like that. You can't do that.
Really,
Even the state government has limits to the extent of roads it can construct.
really.
So how much
So
more a private individual?
ne, ne,
Nah.
everybody in Anambra State can approach Governor Charles Soludo and tell him, I want to build this road for my people. It's not
You
going
can.
Charles Soludo is going to approve that project in the
But
next
do you
5 minutes.
remember that a few years ago, one of these people that we're talking about had an issue with government in Anambra State because he started tying the road to his house. So
No,
what
because
you think may be good can be used against you.
because he started tying his state road without approval.
Exactly.
Without
Ex-
approval. Without
okay, now what
approval.
happens? What happens where you want to
Just like Governor Charles Soludo cannot start tying
government,
Onitsha
federal
into the
government road?
expressway.
Exactly.
Without
Exactly.
an express approval from the federal government or
So
the
do
federal
you
government.
now agree that even that kindness you want to exhibit must be within the ambits of the law?
Of
So even though I have
course.
100 billion,
This
wait
girl too
now,
brilliant.
Of
even
course.
though I have 100 billion naira and I want to do a party and I want to tar the roads, if the governor of my state had a problem with my late grandfather and does not give that approval, my kindness is fruitless.
So even if you have 100 billion and you want to do a burial,
Yes.
without the express
And the state
approval of
governor
the state
has a
government, you
problem
will not do the
with,
burial. So you can get approval to do burial, but you cannot get approval to build road.
you don't need, do you need approval to do
Yes,
funeral? You need
yes, man.
approval from the
Yes,
church.
yes,
Yes,
man.
yes. So the state governor will not say that you should not bury your father
Yes,
or you not bury your mother.
but he would say you should not do a loud burial if he doesn't want to
You,
give you
you can
approval.
say that, but what if he doesn't?
You can, but he can,
What if he doesn't?
but
Yes,
he
he can.
can,
So
but he
your
can.
100 billion and your
You
kindness
did
must be within the ambits of the law. That's what I'm saying.
you had time to go and invite the governor to come for that burial.
Mhm,
To go,
mhm.
you did not have time. You did not have time to go and meet him and seek approval to do something that will better the lives of your people, whether we like it or not. People need to. If you're blessed, the only way you can give back to the church is to the community that raised you. That is
By
the only.
doing what?
According
That
to
is
By
by
doing
giving back to the
what?
community, giving back to the community. Solve a problem
Explain.
for that community.
And
Solve a problem for that community.
okay, John, let me tell you that they are solving problems.
Madam, there's no pipe-borne water in Upo. 5 billion will provide pipe-borne water
There's
in
no pipe-borne water
Upo.
where?
Where is from?
Are you from Opo?
Where the person I'm talking about is from.
Okay,
There's
okay.
no pipe-borne water there.
That's
With five
fine. That's
billion,
not his
it's gonna cost.
responsibility to do that.
that's why I just
It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost 15 million to drill each one borehole in Upo. If it drills
Okay,
10 boreholes in strategic locations, build an overhead reservoir, pipe it to strategic points, there'll be pipe-borne water in Upo.
okay. So
Come on,
because there's
let's
no,
stop.
oh, hold on, John, 1 second now. Just can you go do it? So because there's no pipe-borne water in Opo, he becomes responsible for that.
He's not responsible for that. God forbid. But
Mhm.
the fact that God blessed him and he's from Upo,
What
he becomes
do you
responsible.
mean by God blessed him?
It's God.
What does
God's
that even
blessing.
mean? He
It's
worked
God's
hard.
blessing. He worked hard, really.
Yeah,
you
He worked
don't
hard.
know.
yeah.
He
John, why
worked
you
hard.
say
All of us are blessed.
Are
God
you,
has
are,
blessed all of us, but not
are
everybody
you,
has money.
are
God
you
has
not working
blessed
hard?
everyone.
Are you not working
I am working
hard?
hard. I am working hard.
Are you not working
I'm
hard?
working hard. What does that have to
So
do with anything?
the fact that you're working hard, why are you obliged to help your sister's son when he calls you?
He's still, because I'm kind, because I'm a kind person. I'm not obliged to. I just do it because I
You're
want to. I
obliged.
know I'm not. Oh no,
You
I'm
are.
not. I'm
You are
not.
because
You can't.
if you
It's my
don't
money. You can't tell me what
so
to do, and you
why
can't.
did you send me 100,000? Did I ask you for?
They play. John, you didn't send me. I didn't. We can go and sit down.
Why did
There's nothing like
you
that.
send me
They ask me
100,000? Did I ask you for
anyway because
100,000?
I'm kind like that. Do you
Because you love
understand?
me.
Come, that's how you are sending John 100,000. You have never sent me anything before.
That it means I
Belinda.
did not send John any 100,000,
Belinda,
Jerry. But even if I did, he's my brother. The money is supposed to go within Anambra State. So that shows
So
that
as
I'm
I'm not a
kind.
member of
I'm
Anambra
fulfilling
State,
my own responsibility. you say we should be kind to people in our community. So I sent John 100,000 because I'm from Anambra and I don't want people in Anambra not to have money. So I sent it to him for airtime.
I sent the taste board. She's from Anambra.
I'll send to Daddy Freeze. I have Daddy Freeze's account number, so I'll send to Daddy Freeze. Daddy
Send to
Freeze
me.
will send to taste buds.
We are gathering money for my enjoyment.
Daddy Freeze, when
I know
is this your birthday, Papa? Daddy Freeze, when is your birthday?
6th of May, 1 week from now.
So when are you celebrating it? And that's it.
I know they celebrate birthday. I just received gifts.
that all that celebration though.
Daddy Freeze.
I received gifts on that day. I don't understand why my birthday should be a day I will feed you. Are you not the one that's supposed to celebrate me?
Well, my own birthday is tomorrow, Daddy Freeze, so you can wish me
That
happy
makes sense.
Of
That makes sense.
course.
That makes sense.
Believe,
That
baby.
makes sense. I never saw it that way.
We go along the way. We go along
Oh yeah.
the way. Belinda.
So, guys, me, I know
Belinda.
all these people. I don't value them. My heroes in Anambra State are Cosmos Maduka, Innocent. What was his name? What was this guy's name? If you go to Navy North, there is no insurgents in Navy North because this men sat down. You know, in Navy North, they mounted CCTV cameras in every nook and cranny, built a central control center that is monitoring those CCTV cameras. This is what rich men do with their money.
That's your own opinion now. There'll still be people that will still say he did a lot for them.
Exactly.
Do you know that? There are people that he's changed their life too.
Don't worry,
that you don't know about.
I'll take it to his village.
On social media.
I'll take it to his village and you ask that question.
I don't think everybody. If he's done so, like they don't like him in his village at all, like he's not loved at all.
Who are we talking about?
By now, I
didn't call anybody's name.
I didn't call anybody's name.
Whoever it is.
Yeah.
Whoever it is.
If that person is not doing well by his village people, then he will not be able to be flaunting and
The question, did you know, sis, to be honest, this thing about doing well by village people is very relative.
Okay,
you can't do well by them, to be honest. You can't totally do well by them.
Exactly. So you can't please everyone. It's just not possible.
So that's the problem. You can actually do well by village people. There are certain things you do, and the whole of your village will have your
Come on,
on
it's
their
not possible for everyone.
Let
They
me
will still say
give
you are showing off. Even if you are doing
example
for your village,
let me
some
give you
will
an
still say, what's all this?
let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Even amongst us here, as little as you go to the village, buy 3 blood pressure monitors. Buy 3 blood pressure monitors. Bring a nurse for 1 month that will sit somewhere and be checking their blood pressure and advise them when they have underlying health conditions. The whole of your community will have you on their lips.
How do you know that?
Let me ask a question. How do you know that they are not doing these things? Especially because you are telling us now that they should not be showing
the
off.
person that I know that his community they use like go and they tell me
So
I don't understand.
because say you they use
one of them who I know.
You go
I know
down. So because say you go use leg, they go their community. That one come in say they know they bring a nurse, they take care of their people.
I don't understand. If they bring them take care of their
nurse
people.
No be anything now.
No,
wait
now.
like that.
See, it's not about it not being anything. It's the thought of it.
Exactly. First of all, you know, say first of all, you know, say we don't talk, say it not really be their responsibility, not be their duty. If you not do them, it not mean. If you do them, we thank God.
It is not their responsibility, but it's their responsibility to humanity.
Let's just say that
humanity?
Is what you would do.
Yes, that's what you would do. Exactly. That's what you would do.
Humanity.
But what I even want to say is that, do you know that in the course of all these quote and unquote lavished burials or lavished events we have in the East, a lot of people are being empowered because they are using and buying things from the community. The people rendering those services are from the community.
It's not true.
It's true. It's true.
It's not true. The caterers don't come from the community. The event planners don't come from the community.
Okay, you have mentioned 2 vendors that may not likely come from the community.
What other vendor?
I'll mention a lot more. Ndị na-ete nkwụ, they come from where? They come from where?
Mmadụ na-egetete nkwụ aya aṅụ na event.
The people that do the palm wine,
Mmadụ
where do they come
na-egetete
from?
nkwụ a ga-aṅụ na
No.
event.
John, you have talked about event planners and caterers. Ndị na-ete nkwụ esi ebe.
So,
Ndị na-ewete nkwụ, the firewood people, they are from where? Because remember that these things are in large quantity. You're not buying firewood of 10,000 naira. You are empowering. No, you cannot discredit it. You cannot discredit it, John, no matter how little it is.
the caterer is bringing already made food.
From
No,
where now?
The
now.
drinks,
From where? From
drinks,
where?
the drinks is Louis the 13th.
That's
It's not
okay.
all the free.
Where do you want them to get Louis the 13 or is it in the supermarket in front of your house? Do you have Louis the
So
13 there?
that's what I'm saying. These people come with this luxury life and brainwash our youths to think that that luxury life comes from another source of livelihood. Please, we are saying, and I'm saying it openly, can they stop?
Stop what?
Stop it. We are trying our best to stop it. Because
okay, John, be specific about your request.
Letters are going to the Anambra.
Stop what?
If you want to do an occasion to display affluence,
right,
please take it somewhere else outside Anambra. Please take it somewhere else.
The Anambra is
take it somewhere else outside Anambra, please.
Okay, John.
Please.
Why?
And Belinda, I've said this severally. See, let me explain it.
What about events like?
Let me explain. Belinda, let me explain it in layman's terms so that you understand.
And please carry on. Yeah.
Emeka in the village, who is an Igbo smoker, does not know that these people have businesses, in quote businesses, because me, I don't believe they do, in quote businesses, that bring that kind of money. Emeka thinks that the only thing that will make someone spend that kind of money, the only thing that will make someone bring money in bulk like this and throw at someone is Ogwego.
Okay. What did you just call Emeka? You called Emeka Igbo smoker.
So there are lots of them in the village. There's not only Emeka. There's Emeka. There's fine.
Whose business? Whose fault is that?
I'm getting somewhere, madam. I'm getting somewhere. And not just Emeka. There's also Ifeanyi, who is in primary 6 or secondary school. Very nice, good boy, early student. But he has seen his uncle, who is a doctor, driving 544, and see these people driving Rolls Royce. He will assume that these people are in the Ogwego. Ifeanyi will now decide to drop out of school and go to Oba and meet Akokoko.
Oh my God! I think you have.
And meet Akokoko.
No,
and meet Akokoko. And tell Akokoko to do Okite for him.
Mm-hmm.
They'll tell Ifeanyi to bring the Bobby of a Virginia and the tongue of someone we just see in blood. You go and catch your 2 cousins in the village.
Okay.
And use it and go and do Okite. You see that thing where if you say no concern you, don't concern you now.
Okay. So John, in summary,
what we're saying in summary is,
we
understand that they are wealthy. But if you want to come to a wedding and you want to give someone 5 million, can't you just do a transfer to the person? One,
John, I agree with you.
It saves you a lot. 2, people will not steal the person's money because those people, they pick the money, they thief out.
Right.
The person will have good value for the money you give him.
Right.
Okay.
Now,
go first.
Okay. So while I agree with you in everything that you're saying, because I am of the opinion that we should cut down on some of these excesses for different reasons, but not because Emeka Nonaneri, I want to change his mindset. It is not my duty to change Emeka's mindset. Because there's a saying in Igbo land, no way female hammer. In other words, you cannot completely please people, and you cannot change the mindset of everybody. A greedy person is a greedy person.
Yes.
An overly ambitious person is an overly ambitious person. A
Yes.
criminal is a criminal.
Yes.
And these things, do these things sometimes push for some of the maybe, but only danger.
Belinda,
Wait, John, now wait now.
I'll ask you something from the point of law.
Oh,
There was a
okay.
time the federal government prohibited movement with cash.
Yeah.
And that I'm not talking
I
about
want to
this
end in 1 minute. I want to catch a supermarket down the road from my house. I want to get some stuff.
Okay.
So 1 minute. I've been enjoying the conversation, and because it is not a Daddy Freeze conversation, I said, okay.
There was a time the federal government prohibited the movement of cash because of armed robbery. Back in the 90s, that was during the military administration. Did they stop people from using what they love to use? Yes. That was when they introduced bank checks. There's this thing they used to use. My dad used to use it very well. It's like you cut bank drafts.
Bank
Drafts.
That was the first
Drafts. Bank drafts.
they introduced bank drafts. Now, did they stop people from using a legal thing that they always would love to use? Yes. But they did it for the best interest of the people. People stopped traveling with cash because of armed robbery. Did it reduce armed robbery? Yes. Where armed robbers
It's not bank draft, it's traveler's check.
Traveler's check. No, traveler's check is Yankee now. Nigeria is bank draft.
Okay.
Nigeria is bank draft.
My bad.
You get so there are certain things you need to do to cut down on. People are greedy, yes, but for you to be greedy, you must be tempted. Take out that temptation. That greed will not exist. Take out the temptation. That greed will not exist.
We hear you,
Okay.
John. I will take it from a different angle.
Okay.
As Igbo people,
Guys, I think we have to come back and
listen.
continue this conversation. God
Okay.
bless you all. Thank you so much. I love you guys more than you guys know, but I've got to run. If not, I'm going to go catch that supermarket.
Okay.
Okay.
No
So
worries.
Daddy
take
Freeze.
care. Thank you so
Bye,
much, Belinda. God bless you.
everyone.
John,
All right.
God
My
bless
boss,
you all.
I will see you for Nigeria next week.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.